Hi, I'm Bill Smoyer.
And I'm Eric Mosier.
And we want to welcome you to our Spring 2021 Security Trade Show.
So Bill, tell me why we set up all the trade show booths here in our conference room.
Well, Eric, it's all about training. You've been with us, what, about 14 months now?
That's right.
You've never set the trade show booth up, so we thought we'd do a little training on how to set the booth up. Also, you've been doing a lot of training on products so that when everything opens up post-COVID, you're going to bring the latest information to our customers. And finally, we felt that we needed to be able to share with our customers the training that we've enjoyed, and also, since spring is traditionally when the new products are launched, that we would do that now too.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Bill. Well, today we're going to be joined by some of our manufacturers like AHS Abloy, Locanox, Isonas, Detex, and even Von Duprin. And get this, Bill, 3 of them are even launching all new, never before seen products.
Wow, that's really awesome. And we're excited to give away 2 $500 Amazon cards, one being about halfway through the show and one being at the end. So you got to stay tuned, because only the ones who are online and with the show are going to be able to be eligible for it. And we're also excited to give away 10 of the Locanox Mammoth closers.
Well, before we do any of that, Bill, we have some housekeeping notes from the folks upstairs. So I'm going to read these off. So first, this is a recorded event. We're going to be emailing out a link to everyone who signed up, so keep an eye out for an email within a week. There's also going to be a question and answering session during the show, so feel free to use the chat function to ask your questions.
All right, and if you're not already an Access Hardware Supply customer, it's easy and fast to apply. Simply log on to accesshardware.com and click on the Apply for Account at the top of the page. We usually get back with you in 24 hours regarding new accounts, and we're excited to offer a trade show special. For signing up, you get a one-time 15% off on your online purchase, and you just simply type virtual15 in the comment field when ordering, and we'll deduct that discount on your final invoice.
Well, Bill, first up we have Mike Mills, who will be presenting the all-new online wireless platform solutions from AHS Abloy.
So Mike, what's new at AHS Abloy electronic security hardware?
Well, Bill, we're really excited to announce the launch of our new ES100 Apereo battery-operated wireless electric strike. This strike utilizes the proven platform of our 1500, 1600 with all the capabilities with that strike, that family, but in a wireless platform, in a wireless form function. It'll accommodate any lock on the marketplace, mortise lock or cylindrical lock, and with the 1600 it'll accommodate locks with a 1-inch deadbolt. It takes away the main pain point for installing an electric strike, which is running wires to the door. Since it's battery operated, you don't have to worry about that.
What card formats does the reader support?
This platform will support most any card technology that's out there, including HID multi-class readers, multi-class cards, BLE, and NFC, near-field communication.
How does it work?
So it's really simple. Thanks for asking. Basically what you do is you install the reader on the door, and you cut in the strike, and we have a template kit to help you install the strike. And if you'll notice, it has a very sleek design. It's intended to blend into the frame. It's not ugly. It's very aesthetically appealing. Then you just hook a wire from the reader to the strike. There's 2 lithium-ion batteries in the reader, so the reader actually powers the strike. The strike has a motor instead of a solenoid, so we're expecting 2 years of battery life or 50,000 cycles depending on usage. So it's very easy to install. You can also install monitors either at the factory or in the field. So this was a field installed latch bolt monitor switch. We also have door position switch as well. You can get it from the factory or you can install it yourself. And then what happens is this device talks wirelessly to an Apereo hub that's mounted somewhere within the vicinity that will work up to 40 different Apereo products depending on the access control manufacturer. So you take away the pain point of bringing wires down to the frame. So this is all wireless and battery operated, talks wirelessly to an Apereo hub that then is wired back into the access control system. So it's wireless from the frame or the door up to the access control hub and then back to the system. So you take all the pain points for the installer out of having to run wires down to install the strike. And with our metal template kits, it's very easy to install the strike, to cut the strike into the frame. So as you'll notice, this strike is aesthetically pleasing. It's all of the customer-facing parts, the faceplate, the keeper, everything is fully finished to match the finish for the door or the frame or the hardware. So it's very aesthetically pleasing, unlike some other electric strikes on the market.
Is this something that I can install outside?
Well, this strike package, which is available in either our 1500 or 1600 strike, has all of the same features and functionality as the current 1500, 1600, with the exception of outdoor rating. Currently, it's only rated to 32 degrees, so it won't take extreme low temperature. We are working on a variant for that, but as of now, you really don't want to launch to install this on an outdoor gate. So, since the R100 reader is obviously outdoor rated and used outdoor all the time, this would be fine for an exterior door. The strike is going to be on the inside where it's more temperature controlled, and the reader is going to be on the outside of the door. So that would be an appropriate application.
So how is this product available?
Well, the nice thing about this is it's available in either a 1500 series or a 1600 series strike, meaning it'll work a latch lock or a mortise lock with a 1-inch deadbolt. And then we're offering it in 3 different variants. We call it the convenience package, which is basically just a non-monitored version. Then we have the security version, which is monitored. You can do latch bolt monitoring, door position switches. You can order at the factory, or you can field install them. It comes in a little kit that you can order from the factory that has all the components, and you can install it yourself. And it also comes in a prepared kit. So you can actually get a prepared kit that comes with a hub from the factory that's a 1-to-1 for a one-off or a one-door application. It puts a Wiegand output, so it'll work with any access control. It's very simple. It's just like hooking up a Wiegand reader. Very simple.
Is this product available like the other AHS strikes in the complete pack?
It's available in the same features and functions as the 1500, 1600 platform. So you can either get it with a complete pack, which includes multiple faceplates. For example, the 1500C would give you the 3 faceplates that you're going to need for an opening, or if it's a 1600 complete, you'll get up to 6 faceplates, or you can order it a la carte with the strike body and then a specific faceplate for the lock that you're going to use it with. So if you know, for example, you're going to use a Sargent mortise lock, you can order the appropriate faceplate.
So is there anything else we should note about this product?
Well, what's really exciting about this, and it's also with the main line 1500, 1600 platform, it's available in 7 architectural finishes. So you can satisfy almost any designer's wishes in terms of with the finish for the hardware.
What is the compelling reason why a systems integrator would install this product?
Well, with this product, what we've tried to do is take the pain point out of installing a strike and a wall-mounted reader, which is bringing power to both of those devices. So since the reader is actually powering the strike, you put 2 lithium batteries in here, you mount this on the frame, you put the strike into the frame, and then again, you just connect the reader to the strike, and it's a motorized instead of a solenoid, and boom, you're done. You don't have to run wires down through the raceway into the strike, and also for the wall-mounted reader. It's all in one complete package. Then it's going to talk wirelessly to the Aperio hub, and again, it'll run as many as 40 different devices depending on the access control system.
Is there anything else that would attract an integrator to use this product?
I think the biggest reason an integrator would want to use this product is, again, the ease of installation. The fact that you're putting a reader, you're putting a strike in, you're connecting them together. You don't have to run wires to either of the devices. A lot of integrators are hesitant to work with door hardware. They think it takes some special skill set. We have template kits that make it very easy to install the strike. The reader goes right on the frame, and then you just hook them together. That's all there is to it. And then the hub wires back to the access control system. They know how to do that. They do that all the time. So then this device is talking to the hub. When I present my card, it says Mike Mills is allowed to come in. It talks to the hub, seamlessly back to the access control system, and it gains entry. It takes the fear out of installing door hardware and the mystery out of it.
Is this Aperio technology the same as the other Aperio technology that ASA ABLO uses?
Yeah, the beauty of this product is, and the Assembly Aperio technology and platform is that any Aperio product will work with our system. So there's multiple form factors from different manufacturers. Sargent, Corbin Russell make lock sets, AHS makes cabinet locks, Securitron obviously makes the R100 reader, and now we're really excited to add the ES100 to the offering. This device, like any other Aperio device, will work seamlessly with the Aperio platform and Aperio wireless technology.
This is really cool technology, but what happens when the battery dies?
Well, it's a really good question. I mean, obviously that comes up quite frequently. Again, there are 2 lithium-ion batteries. We're expecting roughly 2 years of battery life and 50,000 cycles. And as the battery life starts going down, you're going to get a low battery warning, at the door and also sent to the access control system. So you're going to get multiple warnings. But if for some reason you were to ignore all of those, the nice thing about this is there's a battery jumper that will power the reader and then get you into the door. So the little micro switch here that you can install and power up the unit and then replace the batteries.
What connector type is it? Does it take a special cable?
No, it's just a standard micro USB kit that you can get anywhere. You just plug it in, it powers up the reader so you can gain access, and then you can change the batteries. Very simple.
So Mike, you have another product there. It looks familiar to me.
This is the Securitron GL1 gate lock, ideal for gate and fence applications. It's a stalwart of our line for that industry. The nice thing about this, it's ideal for swinging or rolling gates, which is a big deal. We have all the bracketry, so you can mount it on various types of gates, square, round, any type of gate. This lock will accommodate up to 2,000 pounds of holding force at 100 pounds of preload, meaning if there's a lot of tension on it, it'll still release. It's an easy, quick connect or quick release device. It's got a self-aligning armature that aligns with the device, with the lock, so that it's going to lock every time.
That looks different from the original GL1 that I saw launched. What's different about it?
About 4 years ago, we did a major upgrade to the GL1, and just visibly what's different about it is, again, we have a much more durable finish. We've added the full cylinder for key override, and we've also added monitoring. The initial version, which you can't see, didn't have monitoring. Now you can get it in a monitoring capability, so you can monitor whether it's locked or not. Another change in the product is you can get the key override on either side depending on the swing or the hand of the lock. So it's a feature that we added when we did the redesign.
What voltage does it operate on?
It'll operate on either 12 or 24, like all of our access control devices.
What is the warranty on this product?
So the really exciting thing for the gate and fence industry, because we know these are going to be outside, we know that they're going to take abuse. This is covered by our full lifetime MagnaCare warranty from Securitron. No questions asked warranty. As long as you have the product, that's the warranty. You can return it at any distributor and get a new product.
Mike, I appreciate all the support from our friends at AHS Online. I appreciate you coming out.
Well, thank you, Bill. We really appreciate the opportunity to come over here and talk about this exciting new product from our group and this old stalwart for the gate and fence industry. We love our partnership with Access Hardware. You guys are great. Thank you for having us over here today.
Now we're going to talk about some great products from Lockinox, one of our premier manufacturers. They focus on gate and fence perimeter security.
So what product you got there, Bill?
Well, it's interesting you say that. This is one of their MagLock products that has an incorporated handle pull. Lockinox offers total gate solutions, and one of the exciting things they offer is a MagLock. I've done a lot of MagLocks in my career, but this one's really got some great features. One of the features I really like about the Lockinox product is that it has the integrated handles built in with the system. It allows you to have a complete aesthetically pleasing solution that looks like it was designed to be part of the gate security system from the get-go. And you'll notice when it's closed, it gives such a lovely appearance as opposed to the traditional bulky mag locks. Another feature that I like about the Lockonox mag lock is it comes with all the fasteners. No need to run to the hardware store to go buy things and take yourself off the job site, which costs you time and money. Lockonox provides the fasteners that are designed to fit all of the gate systems you might encounter. The installation time's reduced because it only uses 7 holes to mount the entire system. So Eric, what product from Lockonox are you talking about today?
Well, Bill, here I have the Mammoth HD closer. This closer can operate gates up to 440 pounds. As you can see by the inner workings of this device, it's extremely robust and well designed. In addition, it can open up to 180 degrees. Now, a great thing about this closer is that it can be adjusted for ADA to close at 5 pounds of pressure. Here I have the all-new Maxima-Line series by Lockonox. This is a child-safe gate latch assembly. The Maxima-Line can be installed in extreme weather environments. The Maxima-Line has the strongest magnetic force on the market. It's actually 2 times the industry standard with a magnetic distance of 1 1/8 of an inch. It's tested up to 2 million cycles. It's even rekeyable to match any lock. The Maxima also complies with international standards for pools and gates. But be sure to check with your local authorities.
We really want to thank the people at Lockonox for participating in our virtual trade show.
So Bill, it's time to give away the first $500 Amazon gift card.
All right.
You mind helping me draw a name?
Not at all. I'm going to give it to you. You can read it. Here's the lucky winner. There you go.
Perfect. Let's see who we got. Looks like the first winner is going to be Terry Freeman from Charles Montgomery Company.
All right. Congratulations, Terry. You've won the $500 gift card we'll be sending out to you. You may have noticed the Maxima has a new name. It's now called Fortima. And now let's take a moment for a short video on the installation of a Mammoth closer to show you how easy it is to install. Hey Eric,
Yeah.
now it's time to take a look at D-Tex and their weatherized alarmed exits and also their weatherized delayed egress devices featured by Nathan Gutsu from ASH Associates.
Good morning, my name is Nathan Gutsu. I am with ASH Associates, Architectural Security Hardware Associates. We represent D-Tex in the California, Arizona, Nevada, and Hawaii markets. And very excited to be here this morning. Grateful that Bill and the team at Access invited us to be a part of the virtual trade show. So this morning what I'd like to discuss is some offerings that D-Tex has that perhaps aren't quite as well known as some of our more commonly found items like our Value Series exit devices or our EAX 500 exit alarms, which are commonly found on retail and restaurant applications. About 20 years ago, when D-Tex developed the Value Series line, they also came out with what they call their superior heavy-duty grade 1 architectural hardware line. This is our Advantex 10 series rim exit device. And a few things that we really like to point out about our Advantex line of architectural hardware is that all of the exposed surfaces are true stainless steel. You'll notice that when the device is dogged down, it has a very nice, flush, flat profile. This really aids to prevent in any cords, wires, cables, purses getting hung up on anything that might be hanging off of a cart. And you'll also notice that our end cap is ramped at a 45-degree angle. It's also as tall as it is wide, and we also have these heavy gauge fingers that protrude and really encapsulate into the device. And all of these things really help provide, or really help ensure that damage does not occur either to the device or something that might be passing through that opening. Anyone who's been in this business long enough knows that we've all seen exit devices that are missing end caps because a cart was coming through in this direction, caught the lip here and tore the end cap off. And so we feel that these features really lend our devices to use in high traffic, high abuse applications, and we would certainly consider gates to be a high traffic, high abuse application. Along with wanting to have product that was superior for indoor applications, D-Tex really decided that they would also focus on product for outdoor applications. And they developed a process they call weatherization. So any of our mechanical devices can be ordered weatherized. And what that is we have a special coating that we put on our internal mechanicals that really helps to prevent rust, inhibit corrosion, and make sure the device has enough lubrication for its intended life cycle. We provide 4 different weatherized electrified options. We have devices that can be electrified by battery, so they'll have an alarm electrified by battery for outdoor applications. We have request to exit, function by which the device can be, an alarm can be bypassed. We have weatherized electric latch retraction, and what I've brought here today to kind of discuss in a little bit more detail is our weatherized delayed egress. Delayed egress is a way of ensuring a secure perimeter while at the same time allowing for immediate egress in the event of an emergency or fire situation. However, you always would want to check with your AHJ or authority having jurisdiction for use for your particular application. So as much as I would love to be standing in the pouring rain and driving wind, I'll have to settle for being in a nice, warm and dry studio. But what we've got here is our electrified delayed egress device. Now, what you see here is not exactly what you'd get in a weatherized configuration. Your key switch would be in a separate single gang like utility box. The horn would be in a separate, again, single gang utility box. The device does require a power supply, and so if that power supply had to be mounted outdoors, we could also provide a weatherproof, what's called a 4X NEMA enclosure. So what I'm going to demonstrate today is how our delayed egress system works. It has a 3 siren sequence, which is nice because you can train staff to know at what stage of the sequence the alarm is in. Right now it is armed, and so it does have a nuisance alarm. So if I happen to tap the device, it's going to say, hey, I'm an alarm device, either back up or, if you're trying to exit, continue. What's going to happen is it's going to go into its 15-second countdown, and then we'll hear another siren to say, okay, now I can be opened, and then a final siren saying, okay, the door has opened. And we'll demonstrate that for you now. Delayed egress systems always have to be tied into a fire alarm system, and so what I'm going to demonstrate now is that a fire alarm has occurred, and we're going to allow for immediate egress. So this button is simulating fire alarm, and now I'm going to hit the push pad. And while we still got the siren, we weren't prevented from exiting for 15 seconds. We also incorporate a remote bypass feature, so if there is a guard station or something like that, somebody wants to allow egress without the alarm, we can demonstrate that, and now someone's free to exit and there is no alarm. This was just a little demonstration of our delayed egress functionality. Again, we have a range of weatherized electrified functions that we can offer. Delayed egress being one of them, but electrified latch retraction, electrified request to exit, and then of course battery-powered exit alarms. Another newish product that DTEX brought onto the market is our EAX 300. Many folks will know our EAX 500 exit alarm. The EAX 300 is a door prop alarm, and both our 500s exit alarms and 300s door prop alarms can also be had in a weatherized configuration, again, making them very useful for gate applications. And so I'm going to demonstrate our 300, and essentially again, it's a door prop alarm. So we don't care how many times somebody is going through an opening, but if somebody happens to prop that gate open, it will alarm after a predetermined amount of time. Now, that can be anywhere from 1 second to 4 minutes. We have this unit set up for 15 seconds. So we've gone into alarm. Again, when you bring the gate closed, alarm shuts off and you're good to go again, passage in and out. So great for places where, hey, you don't care that folks are coming and going. You just want to make sure that nobody has left that gate open.
So Nathan, can you install delayed egress on any door?
No, Bill. You definitely want to check with your AHJ or authority having jurisdiction, typically a fire marshal, just to ensure that it is code compliant for that application.
What type of application would delayed egress be used on?
It's excellent for certain retail applications, schools, especially preschool, kindergarten, possibly up to high school, nursing homes, memory care facilities, anywhere where you just want to ensure that staff knows someone is trying to make perhaps an unauthorized exit.
What is the warranty on these DTEX products?
So our mechanical devices have a 10-year limited warranty, and our electrified functions have a 3-year limited warranty, and that applies to our weatherized devices as well.
Nathan, I want to thank you and ASH Associates for joining us here at our virtual trade show to feature the new products from DTEX.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure to be here, Bill, and I'm happy to be part of Access Hardware's virtual trade show.
Hi, so up next we have Peter Toney from Isonis, and he's going to discuss the new RC series and the new integration between the Schlage products.
Hey, that's really great, Eric.
Thanks.
Peter Toney is here from Allegion to talk about Isonis. So Peter, what's new with Isonis?
We got some new things coming out with Isonis. We're very excited about it. As you know, Isonis is the first with the reader controller on the market, and it kind of fits with Allegion. Allegion came out with the first Von Duprin exit device, the first lock and Schlage, first door closure and LCN, and now we have the first reader controller with Isonis. So what's new is the new RC series. So as you know, as the world is familiar with the RC04s, the new RC series will replace the RC04s. Well, actually not replace, they'll be right alongside the RC04s. Mm-hmm. We're not planning on end-of-lifing RC04s for quite some time. In fact, we just announced that we'll end-of-life the RC03s. So the RC04s will still be around, but the RC series is what we're excited about. So they will be branded Schlage, and they will look just like the MT series readers, which is a nice change from the RC04. I kind of like the RC04 reader look as well, but these do look great. So, but the biggest thing is it'll be integrated. So we're finally bringing the two companies. As you know, Isonis was acquired in 2018 by Allegion, and we are finally bringing those two technologies together. The RC series will be integrated with the rest of the Schlage or the Allegion portfolio of electronic locks and credentials. That is the newest thing. So I know we're going to dive deeper into that, and we'll get to the specifics of what that entails, the individual RC readers, because it is a series. So, but that's what's new with the RC series.
So Peter, what's different about the RC series?
What's different about the RC series is let's say, the future of the RC series. We built the RC series to adapt to what's coming down the pike. We don't know what that is yet. However, the RC series will integrate with Pure Access. It's made for Pure Access, the access control software that is driving the RC series. We have Bluetooth capability with the RC series. And the look of the RC series is much different than that of the RC04. The RC series, when you're replacing, if you have to replace an RC04 with an RC series, the RC series will cover that footprint, so that's good news. The RC series is 1/4 of an inch deeper on the wall, so just keep that in mind. But the RC series is now part of what we're calling the Schlage ecosystem. That ecosystem has Pure Access in the middle, and then all of the other Schlage locking components around, including the RC series. So I think this is the coolest part of this whole Schlage ecosystem. Now, customers will be able to control their NDEB and their LEB locks through Pure Access. So not only is the new RC series going to be able to work with Pure Access, which normally it would. However, you will now be able to invite your customers to use a mortise lock or a cylindrical lock by way of the NDEB and the LEB. So this offers customers the options. You no longer have to go with a reader controller and let's say maglock, a reader controller and an electric strike. You can actually put a lock on the door, connect it to Pure Access, and you'll have the same functionality you do as any other door. So Readers on the edge was the old way of thinking, readers only, and some folks did put reader controllers on the inside. Now you have the ability to put readers on the edge, readers on the interior, and the Schlage LEB or NDEB on the interior and exterior as well. So you have a mix where we're providing customers with more than one option to lock the perimeter and now more than one option to secure the interior as well.
If I understand this correctly, you have a traditional hardwired Cat6 system now, but you're expanding to allow functionality with the Schlage wireless technology?
That's right. So if you have a door, you're having issues getting Cat6 cable to, as long as you have a Wi-Fi signal at that door, you can install an NDEB or an LEB and connect that to your Pure Access system. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to dig that trench. You don't have to spend that money to dig that trench and jump through all these hoops to get that cable to that door. That's no longer a worry for you. Just put one of these solutions on your door, link it to Pure Access, and you have access control at that problematic door.
Given the world's current situation with the pandemic, does ISONAS support touchless solutions?
Absolutely. So we do have a mobile credential. We have an ISONAS mobile credential for the RC04s. We have a Schlage mobile credential for the RC series, the NDEB, the LEB, the AD, and so on. So no matter what locking solution you have a mobile credential that will enable you to be touchless. And of course, everybody knows that Allegiant is an open architecture kind of mindset when it comes to options around the door. So you have the ability to apply other technologies like a wave actuator that will trigger an auto operator wired to an RC series and an RC04, and that will enable your opening to remain touch-free. So yes, we know how important touch-free is nowadays. So yeah, we have the ability to offer you the ability to offer your customers touch-free access control.
Certain clients are regulated and not allowed to have software installed on their client computers or their servers due to regulations like in healthcare with HIPAA. Does the ISONAS solution support that?
ISONAS Pure Access has a cloud-based solution. So we don't need to go near your server at all. Everything is in the cloud. You will be able to pull out your phone, your iPad. As long as you can get to a browser, you can manipulate your access control system from that device. So we believe that your access control system should be managed from anywhere you are wherever you are on the planet. So, and with ISONAS, Pure Access gives you the capability to do that.
Are there any additional benefits of using the ISONAS Pure Access cloud solution?
Over the on-prem, yes. So the Pure Access cloud-based solution eliminates the need for that maintenance agreement, that service agreement, and tapping into your network. When you have a cloud-based Pure Access system, all updates are automatic. You will get notification 30 days prior to an update, and that update will just take place sometime within the wee hours of the morning. So new updates, new functions and features, all of that will be loaded for you while you're sleeping, so you won't have to worry about somebody coming in and updating the system and interrupting the normal flow of business. All that's handled. So that's one of the benefits with Pure Access Cloud.
I'm a big supporter of the cloud-based solution, but what happens in the event that the RC Series controller loses communication with the cloud?
Good question. And the actual name of the device actually answers that question. RC, Reader Controller. That means your controller and the reader is all in one. So if there is a network communication failure, all of your information, all of the system's information is right there. So that decision is made locally at the door. When Mr. Johnson presents his credential to that reader, it doesn't have to go to a sub panel, then the main panel, then back to the sub panel to the door. The decisions are made right there. So as long as there's power your customers won't even miss a beat. So they will present their credential. They have no idea that the network is down until they sit at their desks and try to get on Facebook. And that's the only reason they'll know that the system's down. So again, reader, controller, everything is there at the door. All the decisions are made at the door, so no worries about communication failure.
Peter, thanks for coming by. It looks as if Isonas has some really exciting solutions coming this year.
We do. We are very excited about the rollout of this integration. So I just want to thank you for having us, and Access has been a proven partner to Allegiant. We just want to continue this relationship and continue to provide solutions to the masses. We thank you guys for allowing us to come in today.
So Bill, before we give away the final $500 Amazon gift card, let's take a short look at the updated Von Duprin pool gate exit system.
All right, that's cool.
So from all of us here at Access Hardware, I want to thank these presenters for presenting all this great information to us today, and I also want to thank you for watching. But Bill, before we call it quits, I think we got a couple questions.
Yeah, we do. We have a question that came into the chat. Come on, does a weatherized delayed egress really work? Well, I can tell you from personal experience, I've been out in the field and we've removed another brand of a delayed egress product that was put in the weather that wasn't designed to be in the weather, and put the DTEX devices in, and this was a major end user client with a lot of profile, high profile visibility, and to this day it works perfectly. We also have another question that came in the chat, Eric. This is kind of strange. Please don't take offense, okay?
Okay, hit me.
You sure?
Let's hear it.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're cool. How are you still single after all these years?
Well, what can I say, Bill? I'm addicted to hardware.
Ah, okay, all right. All right, and I don't see any more questions in here that have come up.
Well, you know what that means.
What?
It must be time to draw our final prize.
All right, you're gonna get that hard hat out?
Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Well, Bill, the final winner for us.
All right, here we go. Close my eyes. I'm not taking the one with tape, just so everyone knows I'm not cheating. All right, go ahead and read that one off.
Looks like our final winner is going to be Kraft Muller from Popalock in North Shore.
All right.
Great job.
Congratulations to, it's Kraft? Oh, yeah, Kraft Mueller from Popalock. You won the second $500 Amazon gift card. And also, remember, everybody's a winner at Access Hardware Supply. So remember that virtual 15 on your next e-commerce order. You're going to also have a chance to win another prize, which I'm going to have you look to your email for, that will be followed up after this virtual trade show. Also, in order of time, since you've all given us a lot of your time today, and we thank you for that greatly, we're going to do the drawing for the 10 Mammoth Closers off air, and the winners will be notified by email. I want to thank all of you today for joining us, and Eric, being new to the company, who's worked really hard on this. Thank you, Eric. You're the best.
My pleasure.
And everyone have a good day and stay safe and secure.